To that major setback for former President Trump in court. The Department of Justice getting a go-ahead from an appeals court to use the documents seized from Mar-a-Lago in its criminal probe without having to submit them to a special master. Meanwhile, New York's Attorney General suing former President Trump, his 3 oldest children, and his business, claiming Trump lied about his net worth, inflating it by billions of dollars in order to cheat lenders. Now, Mr. Trump is firing back, calling it a politically motivated witch hunt. ABC News investigative reporter Catherine Falders with me now, along with Law and Crime Network host and legal analyst Terry Austin. Glad to have you both here. Catherine, I'd like to start with you and this appeals court ruling that the Justice Department no longer says has to go through the special master. How significant is that decision?
Well, look, it's significant in that DOJ doesn't have to submit these documents marked as classified to Special Master Dearie for his review. It means the criminal investigation is back in full swing, essentially. Now, Dearie, his review could move a lot quicker because he doesn't have to review these documents. It's worth pointing out this is a stunning rebuke of District Judge Aileen Cannon's ruling here. She's a Trump appointee on this panel of 3 judges, 2 Trump appointees, 1 Obama appointee. They essentially rebuked her ruling, saying that she erred, for example. They also say that Trump's legal team hasn't presented any need to know over these classified documents. They've never said why they need them, and his legal team has never argued in court that these documents are declassified. It's important also, though, to point out here is that this panel says that even if they were declassified, that's a bit beside the point here. It doesn't explain why the former president has a personal interest in these government documents. We'll see what happens next here. But again, it means that the investigation after this order, the criminal investigation, is now back in full swing. They don't have to turn over these classified documents to the special master.
Okay, Catherine, thank you for that. Stand by. Terry, bringing you in, what does this mean for the Trump legal team? What do you expect them to do next?
Well, it's a big loss for their legal team. I think that they are going to try to appeal it. They can only go to the Supreme Court after this. And the appellate court has said, no, you don't have to halt on this review of these documents. You can move forward. And the Trump team is not going to be happy with that decision. They want to stall. This is part of the way they look at cases and strategize. And this was a move that they thought they could win. And if he pursues it further, which he probably will just to buy some more time, it could go up to the Supreme Court. They could say, no, I don't want to look at this. But I think his team is looking at this as though it's a big loss. They were hoping that with the appointment of a special master, they could slow down the review. But this means really that it's going to proceed forward, and it should go forward. We should get answers to these questions as to why these documents were brought to Mar-a-Lago in the first place, because they are classified and should not be there.
Okay, Terry, thanks for that. Catherine, I want to move on, if you don't mind, to the new civil lawsuit the New York Attorney General is filing, seeking $250 million in penalties. What is Trump accused of here?
Yeah, so the AG is accusing Trump of lying about his net worth by billions of dollars to get more favorable terms on interest rates on loans from the bank. She's accusing Trump, his 3 adult children, 2 executives with the Trump Organization of essentially falsifying his financial statements here. She says they found over 200 instances and examples of where they did this. She mentions that there's at least 23 of Trump's assets, most of his properties ranging from his golf courses to his apartment in Trump Tower to Mar-a-Lago, for example. That has all been significantly inflated on those financial statements. One example, I know we've been talking about Mar-a-Lago a lot. That's been in the news. She says that they found that they valued that at 10 times what they believe is the actual value of the property.
Yeah, 10 times is a lot. It's a big difference. Catherine Falders, Terry Austin, thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.